Hello, good morning. Welcome to Grumpy Brit in the Philippines. My goodness, I just watched. I heard about it on the net before, but I just watched a little segment at the beginning of Philippine antics, highlighting what I've heard before about a Russian expat here in the Philippines. Well, actually, it appears he has dual citizenship. He's apparently an American Russian. That's a contradiction in terms, isn't it? Never mind, he obviously got a American passport, but he's been going around the Philippines making an absolute ass of himself. In fact, really one could say doing illegal things online, doing live and sometimes videos, showing him trying to do, I suppose, what he might think is funny, shocking, trying to get a reaction. And the first piece of the video that I saw shows him talking to a policeman. I think it's in BGC or somewhere like that in Manila. And he clearly gets on the policeman's motorbike, and the policeman, holding his cool, being very professional, just wonders what on earth is happening, because he then pushes himself along the road on the motorbike owned by the policeman, which is a government vehicle. And to do that, he's effectively putting the job of a policeman in jeopardy because of the fact that he was gobsmacked that this foreigner was actually sitting on his patrol bike, the one with the flashing light on the back and the lights on the front, and clearly misappropriating a government vehicle, in effect stealing it. And the evidence is in the video. The next thing, you see him taking the hat off of a security guard in a public area, running off with the hat, leaving the security guard again aghast at what's happening, disrespecting him and just making a fool of himself. But again, stealing somebody's hat. Full view of a camera. I'm sure he didn't sit down and say, can I make out that I'm stealing your hat? Can I make out I'm stealing your vehicle? I don't think so, because it was live. He eventually got his hat back, and then he continued to, in effect, insult the guy, singing stupid songs to him. And the guy was clearly trying to hide his identity with the hat that he had given back to him. And again, disrespecting a Filipino. You just can't behave that way, guys. You can't come to the Philippines and do that type of thing. That's why really people like Sick Grandpa doing his behavior as well. You know, you're really asking to be deported. You're asking to draw attention, but worst of all, you're bringing attention to people, foreigners, behaving badly here in the Philippines. And I think that 99.99% of us do not wish to fall into that category. But of course you do get people that are making money out of acting the fool. Maybe in America they could get away with it. But here in the Philippines it's total disrespect. Disrespect for people. I haven't yet looked at the video that also is being put up showing him doing that type of behavior on a beach here in the Philippines. And we wonder why he's now being considered for persona non grata here, which is a very serious offence. You're no longer welcome here in the Philippines, or maybe in one particular borough or barangay. But the way he's been behaving, I think it will be the whole of the Philippines. And the matter's been put before the government here to give the final say. And if I were the government, and I'm not, I'm sure that I would be issuing him a quick departure. You know, we can all make mistakes. We can all act the goat sometimes. But to be that disrespectful to Filipinos is a bit rich, really. And he's brought into focus being Russian, being American. Doesn't matter where he originally came from, he's an American. And of dual nationality, it appears, allegedly. But again, who wants that kind of notoriety? I certainly wouldn't, and I'm sure most of the people watching these videos wouldn't either. It's okay to laugh at Jerry Springer, it's okay to laugh at Jeremy, whatever his name was in England. There's always somebody out there prepared to push the envelope. But we also have to remember there are laws here that prohibit you, whether you're Filipino or a foreigner. And during the filming of that, it clearly is. There's a woman there, an older woman, and a Filipino with brightly coloured hair, a male, involved in it. And really they should be asking the question of those two people also, because they're encouraging, they're being a part of the episode that we've had to look at. Now, of course, we don't have to look at it, but it's been brought to our attention by Heidi and George on their live this morning, and I believe that she has addressed the issue before. But this is what I'm saying. When I say a lot of Americans behave badly, I know English people have been known to do it too, and Australians, but it doesn't necessarily make it right. But my warning is that Americans tend to be the ones that fall predominantly into the spotlight, with the likes of Sick Grandpa and other bloggers that are out there doing that type of shock video. So the warning is that when you do come to the Philippines, that you act respectfully to those around you. Be careful that when you joke about something that you're not offending somebody, because they will smile and they will appear that they go along with the joke. But 9 times out of 10 they don't understand the joke, and eventually they will tell others how rude you were to them. So if you like this video, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll speak again to you soon. Bye now.